Hey everybody, we're doing a 10 ball break and run a day for February, at least one a day anyway, just to keep me hitting balls here. And I got 3 racks to talk about here. Before I get started, I got a little bit of housekeeping. I've got some other YouTube channels that have been around, one of them for 11 years or 10 years, something like that. The other one about a year and a half, that make a little bit of money. YouTube has actually changed their policy where now I need subscribers, and I've never actually begged for subscribers on any of my channels, but now you got to have 1,000, and neither channel has the 1,000 subscribers, though they both meet the hours watched requirements. I'm going to link them at the end of this video, and if anybody out of the kindness of their heart wants to help, they can just click subscribe on both those channels, and I can just get them to 1,000 sooner than later and not lose that revenue source. So it'd be appreciated if anybody does want to help me out. And now enough digital panhandling here. And on this first rack, I got the 1 ball goes down, and wide open rack here. Only ball it's kind of tricky is the 4 ball, kind of tucked behind the 7, but where the 3 is shouldn't be an issue getting to it. And this 3 ball, just looks like you'd want to angle on the 4 ball, so just stopping this or drawing back a little bit is what you'd want to do here, just so you have an angle on the 4 ball. If you go the other way, you might end up hitting the ball and ending up straight in on the 4, which is workable, but not what you really want. So just draw back a couple feet, and then here we're just going to be cutting this down the rail, and just going 2 rails and back out to the center of the table. And put a good stroke on this here. You don't want it to die before it hits that second rail. And 1 rail and 2 rails. And here you just want to come back a little bit. So you'd like to be, see if I got my little drawing tool here. You'd like to be, if this is your shooting line, you want to be kind of more on this side of it if you can. So I'm a little bit short on this, but it's alright. Just want to just stop this. Oh wow. Yeah, I hadn't looked at this for a few days since I shot it. Yeah, I think stopping that would have been better than trying to draw back. So now I remember this now. Now I'm trying to draw into the rail and come up this way with it. And I didn't put a good enough stroke on it, and the body English didn't help either, so now I'm kind of in no man's land. So you'd be playing safe here. You weren't trying to run out, but I'm trying to run out, so we're just going to go ahead and kick this in. And fortunately the 9 ball's right there, or if you do make it, you're going to have a shot. So I think I kind of misplayed that 6 ball, which caused the 7 ball to be a harder shot than it needed to be, but if I'd put a better stroke on it, I would have probably had shape. Here, just going to shorten the stroke up, a little bit of top English, and just roll the 9 ball in. And then here, of course, don't trip or fall or miscue or anything, and it's easy enough on this 10 ball. You notice here I hit the diamond when I shot that. I'm always playing shape with every shot, even if there's no ball to play shape on, just so I'm not shooting the last ball different than any other ball. And this rack here, so we got 1 ball down again, and almost straight in on this 1 ball, 2 ball hanging in the pocket. So a little draw on this. When balls are hanging in pockets like that, I don't like shooting them out of pockets, so I try to get as close as possible to them to make them easier. And here I'm trying to actually spin this, and I'm trying to spin it actually into this rail. And so if this is our line, I'm trying to be over here, so I have an angle, so when I shoot this I can come over here. And I got straight in, so I elected just to shoot a stop shot and leave myself about a straight in bank shot on it, since I didn't give myself any angle on that 3 ball. And it's one of the easier banks you'll ever see. It's almost straight in, hard to miss really. And I ended up on this 5 ball, rolled further than I meant to and can't reach it, so I'll go ahead and get the rake out. And I believe we'll just be playing this probably with some top English, maybe a little bit of inside, and coming 1 rail back down towards the 7 ball. And with the 7 ball, I think probably some top English, maybe a hair of inside, and going 1 rail and back towards the 8 ball. And now I'm just looking to make sure the 9-ball does go in both pockets. As you know, if I've got the right angle on this, it's easier to get on this side of it than the other side. I mean, either side's doable, but one side's more natural. So now with this angle, I can pretty much just play this with some top and maybe a little bit of inside. And we'll just be going, you know, 1 rail, 2 rails, and into our line on the 9-ball. And then, you know, into the shooting line here. And now I just want to just draw this back a little bit so I can shoot the 10-ball without reaching over the table or anything. And again, I'll be playing shape with the 10-ball. Usually I try to aim for the diamonds when I shoot these balls. And just make sure, you know, you're playing shape on it so you don't miss them, shooting them different. And rack number 3, so I got 2 balls down that time, and nice easy opening shot. Be playing this just you know, 1 rail and out to shoot the 4-ball to the side pocket. Get the rack out of the way here so I'm not rolling across that or anything. And some top, a little bit of inside, come straight across. And here, you know, we can just play this into the side pocket and roll forward to shoot the 5-ball. And straight in on the 5 is good here if we can get there. And I underhit that a little bit, but be alright. And just hit this, I think, probably soft and try to play the 6 where I'm standing. Oh no. Down there on the table I must have had too much of an angle, so I played it all the way across on the other side. So that's actually a pretty good shot if I had too much of an angle. Sometimes things from the overhead look a little bit different than when you're actually down there. And here I think I just want to shoot basically a stop shot so I can see that 7-ball. And be shooting the 7 with some bottom, pretty much bottom English, maybe a hair left, and we'll be going into the rail and back out. Like so, down to the 8-ball. And that's actually a good shot there. Get straight in. You know, you just don't want to be on this half. You definitely want to be somewhere on that half. So you're going towards the 9-ball with the with that shot. And then this ball here, I'm trying to draw this back. I'm trying to draw it like over and out. And I pulled out of the shot or something. I didn't get anything on it. Nothing. It's a really not good shape there from where I was. I had a really nice angle to get closer to the ball, so now I've got a cut on it. And it's 2 o'clock in the morning now, and already played for like 6 hours playing 9-ball with a buddy of mine, and I was done. I was out of gas and ready to go to bed, and I did not want to miss this. So I looked at it, lined it up, and I mean, I barely made that, as that was close. But anyway, that's our 3 10-ball racks, and I'm going to go ahead and link on the screen here my other 2 channels, and if anybody wants to help me out, subscribe to those. Greatly appreciate that, and we will talk to everybody later.